Augustine of Hippo, Confessiones, Book 1, Episode 8. Et quomodo invocabo Deum meum, Deum et Dominum meum, quoniam utique in me ipsum eam vocabo, cum invocabo eam? Now in the second portion, Augustine begins a new line of questioning. And how, he says, shall I call upon my God? Invocabo, first singular, future, indicative and active, from the first conjugation verb, which we have seen several times before, invoco, invocare, to invoke, to call upon. And how will I call upon my God and my Lord, et Dominum Deum meum? This phrase, Deum et Dominum meum, is masculine, singular, and accusative. It's in apposition to Deum meum right before. The reason this question arises is because, as Augustine tells us, utique. So quoniam here is a synonym of quod, which also means because, and quia, as well as the conjunctions enim and nam, which are used as logical inference conjunctions as well. Of course, each of these has its own subtle connotation, depending on the author. And how will I call upon my God? Because, certainly or assuredly, for sure, utique, it's an adverb, into me myself, in me ipsum. Me ipsum is masculine, singular, and accusative, the object of the preposition in. Into me myself I shall call him, vocabo eam. Eam is the accusative object of vocabo, and then there is this prepositional phrase. I shall call him into my own person when I shall call him, in vocabo eam. Augustine underlines the strangeness of this sort of calling upon God and calling God into himself by separating in and vocabo here in a kind of temesis, the Greeks would call it. It is probably not technically a temesis, but it is similar in idea. And then he repeats in vocabo, the verb with its compound attached. So given God's immensity and his majesty, it is a very strange thing, Augustine says, that I shall call upon him and call him or summon him into my person. And that's what he will say in the subsequent portions, which we will look at in subsequent episodes. Augustine was born in North Africa in 354, and he went to Milan here in north-central Italy, just down the Alps. He went to Milan in 384, where he was then converted 2 years later under the ministry of Ambrose and resigned his position as imperial rhetor.